Good morning, everyone. It is late morning now, after 10, which I don't typically trade. Usually, I'm done trading by this time, and I just wanted to come and just talk to y'all and see how everybody's doing. We got 3 more months left in this year, and it's been an experience for me as a trader. Just kind of learning how trading world goes. I've been in for about 2 years now, so I'm still new, but right there, I think in the middle of my journey, as well as some of y'all maybe as well. October 3rd is the start of the week, and it's non-farm payroll week, so it's an FP. Be careful when you're out there trading this week. Get in, get out, and just leave it alone. I know how hard that can be sometimes when you see the market shooting up or down, but it would take nothing for the market to spike up or down and you lose out if you don't have the correct risk management parameters in place. But just wanted to come and go over a trade that I took this morning and talk to y'all about anything y'all perhaps would want to talk about. So I traded gold this morning. Kind of was looking at the market to see if I had an opportunity to trade anything that I was comfortable with trading, because I don't typically just trade any instrument. It's usually GJ and gold. Just because I've kind of studied it enough to know where I could get in and get out at, and not be greedy. That's been a struggle as far as in the Forex field for me. So I'm trying not to do that. And I know those of us that are new, still struggling with some of the disciplinary things that we need to have in place in order to be consistently profitable. Keep at it. Sometimes it's a little bit more challenging than other times because we're in situations we're trying to get out of, or we just want to be able to be self-employed and have that time freedom. That's me. So let's look at gold and see what I did. So this morning, I started the day with looking at the daily chart for gold, which shows that it was in a current downtrend. So I got my bias there, and I also used the 1 hour chart to get my bias. And just not to have this ignored, I do check the news before I enter anything as far as trades and during the day, during the morning. So if y'all want to go over to, I'll walk through the steps with you all to go over to the news. I use and I actually have it saved in my favorites, but I use, sorry y'all, I was trying to file away and put some of the things in a specific order so that they were easily accessible, and I might have did myself an injustice. It's the currency calendar, and it's on Forex Factory, y'all. Sorry. So looking at the news for today, that would have been when you wake up first thing in the morning while my coffee's brewing and while I'm getting my charts together as far as what I'm looking at for the day. I will look at this chart and I will see where my red and orange folders are. I'll see here at CHF and USD at 10 a.m. 2:30 is already gone by the time I wake up in the morning, and just being cautious of the GBP at 2 p.m. So looked at my news for today and still taking into consideration the NFP week and being careful about that. And this morning when I got up, we were in a downtrend. I went on the 1 hour time frame and I drew my levels of support on the 15-minute chart. If you look at the daily, my resistance I drew here. Just take in mind we're at 11 a.m. this morning. So this candlestick was not here when I woke up. So just taking into consideration that. And then there's another level here, but I typically draw on the 1 hours. This was being really active this morning and bouncing off of it, so I made it a point to draw that. But typically I don't draw on my daily chart, just so I don't have too much on my chart to where it can be confusing. On my 1 hour, and my resistance that was up here. Remember, these candlesticks weren't here, so we were down here just dealing with that. I drew my support here at this level on the 15. And then I had my resistance up here, which is, you can see here. Just have to zoom in a little bit. And then I put this was the daily markup that I made, if y'all can see. And then I go down to my 5-minute for my entry. I entered down here. Since it's in an uptrend on the 1 hour at the time. And if you want to use the trend line just to confirm in the moving average, put it on there. I mean, some people have a stigma about, I'm not a trend line trader. I mean, it's tools that you can use in order to get the trade through, just to see from your point of view. Sometimes you have to zoom out or look on a higher or lower time frame to see what the market is doing. But it was on an uptrend, so I'm looking for demand, since I trade supply and demand. On the 15, I marked it up. In 5-minute, I'm looking for my entry. I'm going down here. This was a low probability demand setup, but it did play out. Market went up, went down, tapped into that demand zone. I got in, and I rode it up. As simple as that. So I got in and I got out this morning, and that made me over $500 today on a small account. So just be careful with the risk management. Use your risk management appropriately and enjoy the market. Sometimes we're a little too serious about making things happen for ourselves instead of just learning how the market moves and enjoying the process. And sometimes it's actually hard, because I've been there. And some days I do still have those days. So I just wanted to share with you my trade for today in gold. And if anyone's new, I want to thank you for coming by to visit. Welcome you in the future to come by. My channel is fairly new, so I'm trying to get some really good content out for you guys and gals. And if you have any recommendations, if you if you want me to discuss anything particularly, leave a comment down below, share, and subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed week. Talk to you soon.